Hey, it's so great to see everyone. This is my attempt here at my daily live stream. I troubleshot it with some friends this morning, posted a live stream, and then because it was mostly me just trying to figure things out, I deleted it and then shot this video here. A little update on it. I'm going to try each day. I'm not sure I'll get to it every day. I have my son at 11 a.m. as well. My wife is working from home, so she's upstairs. She's gracious enough to take care of him right now. But not sure if that will work out every day. I will post something each day at 11 a.m., each school day at 11 a.m. to give you something meaningful, to make that connection. We miss you. I've been talking to other teachers that are longing for that interaction that we have. They realize how big of a change this is for them and for all of you. So I just want to connect each day. Shoot me an email. You have my school email. That's what I'll use for getting back to you guys. If you want to share some cool things you've done, some meaningful work you've done over break. If you have any questions about your packets, you could talk to your classroom teacher or me. I can dig in there, help figure it out. I love to solve a problem. So our meaningful movement for the day and our meaningful conversation today is going to be around the skill of juggling. I thought about juggling and the teaching process of juggling and scarves. Scarves are how most people start to teach juggling, and you toss them up in the air. It gives you more time to catch them. But you don't have scarves at home. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I didn't want to put people in a position of something they couldn't do because of equipment. And so then I thought, scarves. Toilet paper's like scarves. Not toilet paper right now. So that would have been a problem solved. Could be if you have a lot of extra toilet paper around. But for now, let's stick to the 3 juggling balls. It's best to grab 3 balls that are close to the same size. I didn't do great at this, but I did okay. I can hold them all in my hand. At some point, you need to put 2 of them in your hand at the same time, so make sure they're a size that will allow that. I think it would be really hard to juggle a marble, so that's probably too small, but make sure they're not too large as well, as that becomes more difficult. We're going to start with just 1 ball. If you don't have your juggling balls with you yet, pause me. I'll smile and give you a nice pause screen. Then, after you went and found 3 juggling balls, we're going to put 2 of them down. We're going to step back and make sure you have that space that your mom allows you to play in, something that is safe, something that you will not break anything in the area. We want this to be a positive thing and not something that will get you in trouble. So here we go, 1 ball. Now, when we talk about catching and throwing all the time, when we talked about hockey or basketball or soccer, we always talking about pushing the ball away and guiding it back in. Not a forceful slap, but a guide back in. And so the same thing with juggling. So get your ball going back and forth, and guide it back in. Soft hands, soft pads of those fingers. Doesn't have to go all the way into your palm each time. You don't want that slap feel. Okay? You want that nice, easy movement that will allow you to be successful as you get better at this. And so if you can't quite yet catch and throw the ball back and forth, pause me and keep working on that. If you paused me and you worked on that and it's still not there, just move on. Success looks different for everyone. So here we go, 1 hand. Okay, I start with my right hand because it's easier for me. That's just kind of how it works sometimes. I'm pushing it away and guiding it back in, switching to my left. And you can always pause it. You can always pause it. Today, it's going to be, I dropped it, that's all right. It's going to be live in the future, and you won't be able to pause me, but you can go back to the video and try again later. So here we go, pushing it, guiding it back. All right, if I'm going too fast, I apologize, but I don't want to bore people. So now 2, and juggling 2 balls in 1 hand. We're going to start, okay? 1 in here, 1 in here. 1's on the floor. We'll get to that 3rd ball in a second. And the first successful step of juggling is to take 1 ball and throw it up in the air. And then before that ball reaches your other hand, you let go of the other ball. And for now, I'm going to just let the ball hit the ground. So I throw it up, catch it, boom. That's successful. This ball is in this hand, and the other ball was thrown before it got there. So here we go. Throw it, catch it, throw it. I think I said that backwards because it's throw, throw, catch. Ready? Throw, throw, catch. Throw, throw, catch. Okay? Don't have to catch this one. I should let that drop. Throw, throw, catch. Ball in this hand. That's success. So you could go the other direction with the two. Start over here, throw it. Before this ball gets to this hand, you throw this ball. When this ball's gone, you catch this ball. It takes some planning ahead. It might be hard at first, but you'll get there once you get the movement process down. My cat is about to enter the screen. This is Sketch here. He's going to be with me live stream. He just pretty much rules the house, the basement here. All right, our next portion of the skill is going to be one-handed, but two balls. And this is very difficult. I don't know if this is harder or easier than the three balls themselves, but it's just kind of cool to focus on just one hand to work on that single hand dexterity and coordination. So I'm going to throw the ball. This is exactly how the juggling will start. Throw the ball, the front, the one that's in the top of my hand, finger side, is going to throw the ball. And then this ball is going to rotate to the front, and then I'm going to throw that ball. Before I do, I catch it here, and it's just going to be a rotation of the two. And you've got to be moving that ball, that first transfer of the ball that's in the back to the front of the hand is one of the most difficult parts. So I throw it, I transfer it, and I roll it through. And before the ball gets to my hand, I throw the other ball, so I've got a clean hand to catch it with. And I work on the rotation. The timing of this feels quick. I have a short ceiling here. Maybe you have more room, maybe you have less room. Okay, work on that one hand. I started with my right hand again, so here goes the left. And before the ball gets there, I throw the ball up in the air. I'm using my body. Bad athletics. Keep that ball away from your body when you're catching it. You've heard your old man Kuiper say that many times. Catch with your hands, not your body. It's true in juggling too. Use that ball to guide it in. Use that hand to guide it in. Okay. So you can do the starting process. Go back, starting process. You throw this ball. Before it gets here, you throw this ball and you catch it. Boom. Then you worked on two spheres, one hand. Bingo. Other hand. If you don't have it, that's okay. Pause me if you want, or roll to the next thing. Three ball juggling. There's so much more with this. We can teach so many more drills that we can and will do in follow-up lessons. But for today, we're moving through. We're just getting some movement in, some focus here. All right, whoa, just jumped right into it. So let me back that up, slow that down. Put the big white ball, that will be the first one I throw. The second ball I throw will be the small one, and then the green one. So here we go. See that again? Watch, here we go. Throw, throw, catch, throw. Ready? That was not explained well. That's all right, here we go. I'm going to throw it. Before it gets here, I'm going to throw this one. I'm then going to catch the big ball and rotate hands. Before the ball gets there, you throw it up. One more time, green ball first. Before the green ball gets to this hand, I throw this ball. Before this ball gets back over here, I throw this ball and make the catch. Here we go. If you're not juggling, that's okay. If it's a mess everywhere, that's okay. Switch back to something you can do, or just work on the start of the process. Okay, holding two in one hand, one in the other hand, throw it up, boom. That's great. That's a good start. Try that. Throw, throw, catch. Boom. And if you can get it moving more, okay, you can do that as well. Ooh, look, two balls, one hand in the middle of juggling three, and the ball's gone. All right, so that's the juggling lesson one. That's our first attempt at doing something to create some movement in your day. Now we're just going to walk through some body weight stuff. I sent some stuff home in the packet. You could take a look at that, or you can just follow along with me here. This isn't meant to hurt you. This isn't meant to create fatigue. This is just meant to go, wow, I've been home. I haven't had as much movement lately. Let's get moving. So here we go. Not meant to hurt you, not meant to create fatigue, just to create some movement. So starting with some squats. Okay, take it slow. Okay, moving through. Teaching to a computer is way different than teaching to a class. Nobody smiles back at me. Nobody's blurting, and that's good. Send me an email. Okay, what'd you think? What'd you like? My school email, send it to me. I'll read it. I'll send something back. We'll have some participation stuff throughout our time apart that will allow us to create some fun interaction. Live stream, 11 a.m. I hope you're going to be there tomorrow. All right. Now reach it across. We love that center line stuff. Right? Not supposed to hurt you. Just creating some movement. Did anybody count my squats? I didn't either. It's all right. Just creating movement. Touch the floor. Touch towards the ceiling. Touch the floor. Touch towards the ceiling. All right, switch it up. Not supposed to hurt. Don't go too fast. If you want to try it later where you go fast, that's okay. You can do that too. All right. How high can you get that knee? How much rotation's in there? Can you keep your upper body completely straight when you go up on one leg? Balance. My leg that's staying straight is doing work too. Less balance for me on this side. Some rotation. All right, some groundwork. I've been working on my hip muscles a little bit. I've found that they're not as strong as they should be. And so with that, I've also been doing some core stuff. So here we are sitting in a plank. If this is fatiguing, if this is hurting you, put your knees down. Keep your core strong. Keep those abs strong when you're doing this. But just know that you can do it at your own pace and you'll be all right. We're not trying to create pain. We're just trying to create some movement. And so here we are doing a plank, just hanging out. Doing a plank. You can go up to your hands if you want, or you can stay down by your elbows. It's up to you. How about a side plank? Okay. Can you hold that? Can your mom hold that? How about your dad? Who can do it longer? That'll be a fun challenge for later in our live stream videos. A plank challenge. But today, we're just getting some movement. Getting going. This side's harder for me. All right, back to the hands. And jump up, and jump back. And jump up, and jump back. Jump up, and jump back. And jump up. Here's kind of a fun one that I've been doing. All right, 90-90. So the front leg, 90-degree angle. Ooh, I love me some geometry. Back leg, okay, straight out to the side, parallel with the top. The bottom part of my front leg is parallel with the top part of my back leg. And then I have another 90-degree angle here. My body should be straight up and down. I'm lean, you can't tell, but I'm leaned over the wall a bit more than I should be because I'm missing some of that flexibility. I camera's not exactly how I want it to be. This is some of that flexibility in my hip that I once had, working back towards it. And so here I am, 90, 90, and then switch. So you rotate over. Now my 90, 90 is with the opposite. Try and sit up straight. You can hold this as long as you like. Rotate back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me. I hope you were able to find some success or some movement in your day because of this. I've got some homework for you. We've been doing something fun around my house. I've got a 2-year-old, so everything's fun, right? He loves it. But we've been playing hide and seek, and I know probably a lot of you have been also playing hide and seek. We've got certain people in this world that can't get out, can't have that same joy that you have playing games in your house. If you're kind of stuck in your house because that's what your parents want, you might be bored out of your mind. And there's people like you. So what we did yesterday is we called some family members that were also stuck in their house. They're going outside, but they're not going out and about in town. And so we called them up with FaceTime, and we have wonderful FaceTime on our iPhones, and we use that to create a little bit of positive social interaction. And so somebody on one of the ends of the phone would count to 9, and then that's because my son can only count to 9. It's the only number he knows so far. He has 2. Give him a break. And so he was counting up to 9 with us, and at 9 we'd go find. Somebody would hide within those 9 seconds. Different than a normal game of hide and seek, though. The people on the other end of the phone, on the other end of the FaceTime, would tell us where to look. And we would only move the phone in ways that that person requested, or only walk where that person told us to go. And so it's a game of hide and seek around the house. Okay, safe. Do it in a safe way. Do it in a way that your parents are okay with it. But it allowed us to connect with people that we wouldn't otherwise connect with in the same way. It created some fun challenge to find that secret place to hide. I thought I had it, but they found me right away. They know me better than I think they do, I guess. But that's okay. It was fun. We got some movement. We ran around the house a little bit. We hid. We created challenge, and we connected with people that might have been otherwise bored in their evening. So try that. And if you'd like, send me a message or even a picture about your brilliant hiding spot. I know how creative you guys can be, so be creative, have fun, connect with others in a safe way, and enjoy your time away. If you need anything, let me know. Send me an email. You know that I love to help. You know that it is hurting me to be away from you guys. It's great to be with my family, but I miss Oakwood. So I'll see you soon. I'll see you hopefully I can see you every day at 11 a.m. I can't see you. You can't comment because I mark these as kid friendly. So there's no side comment or chat going along with these. It's okay. I'd like them to be designated as kid friendly, and it's just a YouTube feature that is on there. So the technology may change along the way. Not exactly sure how it's going to progress. I'm learning right with you. This is new. I'm an old dog. Hopefully I can learn some new tricks. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to your parents. This is hard on them. Be kind to each and every person in your house, in your family. We'll see you soon. Have a wonderful time. And hopefully tomorrow at 11 a.m.